Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your 2026 annual guidance for the whole year for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. It's tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa, get yourself comfy. We might be here a while because we're looking at the whole year. So plan this time. You might need to do it in shorter snips if you can't find 30-40 minutes, however long this is going to be. Do what works for you. All right, we're going to look at the year in quarters and then we're going to pull the whole thing together. Okay, so let's have a little look what we've got for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Okie dokie. All righty, so we're starting off with the themes for each quarter. This is the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, let's have a look. So the first quarter we have why. Second quarter, never-ending story. The third quarter, tick-tock. And the fourth quarter, milk and honey. It's interesting that these similar cards, same cards, have come out for other signs, but in different orders. So there seems to be a theme, particularly for you and Scorpio, on the why, because Scorpio finished with it and you're starting with it. And it's interesting because you come after Scorpio. So if you're on the cusp, it might be worth you watching that. All right. Okay, let's get your affirmations out. And this is for the year. All right. So the key affirmations, do you know what I want you to do? I want you to think for a little minute of 3 goals, 3 aims, 3 focuses that you would like to put your attention into for 2026 and comment them below. All right, comment down below. I want less stress or more money or more success or more happiness or whatever it is that you want. Okay, let me know. Okay, let's have a look. So we have got, it's all about trust. The main affirmation coming through is, I trust that life will move me into exactly the right place at exactly the right time. It's quite a big energy, this, moving me into exactly the right place at the right time. So you could be moving jobs, moving homes, moving relationships, or moving attitudes, behaviors within yourself and being exposed to some things that will trigger that change. And it'll happen at exactly the right time. So trust in that, okay? Let's get you one of these. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards for the whole year, please. For Sagittarius, what's the key affirmation from these cards? Thank you. So we want that one. Yeah, just the one. Okay. Oh, just the one. It doesn't have to be much more when you've got Master Manifestor. Master Manifestor, congratulations. You made it. Everything is possible. Always know that you can. You're the first sign to get this card. 21 is a 3, and 3s are about growth and expansion. And Master Manifestor, I mean, there's manifestors, there's generators, but the Master Manifestor, oh yes, you're in that mastery. We don't want all of those. That was my mistake. Okay. All right. The key animal oracle, please. The key animal totem for my Saggies for the year. Thanks. And we've got wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Oh, we don't like that one so much. Okay. Right, I'm just asking them, why have we got that? They said it'll unfold as we get the rest of the cards out. So let's have a look. This is the Tarot of Dreams. For Sagittarius for 2026, please, for the first quarter. What do we have for the first quarter? What's the energy on this why? High Priestess with the King of Wands. A lot of power here. Okay, quarter 2, never-ending story. We've got the Hanging Man, which is a lot about timing and surrender, with the Knight of Swords. Quarter 3, tick-tock. We've got the Knight of Cups with the Tree of Life. Oh, there's your manifesting. And in the final quarter, under milk and honey, what do we have here, please? 10 of coins, lovely, with the 2 of coins. Getting balance in your finances, in your grounding, in your world and in your life. Right, let me just straighten the camera because that's not the table, it's the camera. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's chat, come closer. Let's have a little look what's going on. All right. So, Master Manifestor, trusting that life is going to move you exactly where you need to be at exactly the right time. Now, that is what's linking in with this wasp spirit. So, spirit are telling me, my higher self and my spiritual team are saying, this is what's stinging for you. Now, during this year, as the year unfolds, we can get a tad impatient, can't we? I want this and I want it now and it's not here now, and that's what stings. That's, you know, we get like that, don't we? It's like, right. So I want you to just be aware of that. And also looking at any triggers that might come from outside of you that poke and prod and sting a little bit. When we can get into the surrender energy, the manifesting energy from a master point of view, we allow and we accept things to be as they are while still having our goals. It's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? It's like, how do you let go and allow and direct and focus and flow and command the universe into being? Well, it's the other way around. You do the commanding, the manifesting, then you let go and surrender, saying to life, right, I've told you what I want, sort it out, thank you very much, and we let go. Okay? So when it stings is when we haven't let go. And when we judge, and it's like, that should have happened, that could have happened, woulda, shoulda, coulda. They're all resistance, they're all not accepting what is. So it's just allowing, all right? That's what takes away the sting. And now, sometimes, they want to add this before we start looking at the quarters, sometimes a little bit of stinging strengthens you, helps you look at your boundaries, helps you notice something that perhaps you shouldn't be putting up with, that you are putting up with, and, you know, asking you why. Have a look at, why am I putting up with that when it's an ouch? You know, why do I spend time with that person where they always do a big sort of little poke and a prod and a scratch and ouch? Why am I putting up with that? All right. So I want you to look at that, because sometimes when life stings, it's part of our growth to kind of get over it. It sounds a bit harsh, doesn't it? Just let it go. Just right. And other times it's about our boundaries when we call it out and we say no. And there's a little bit of discernment in which one to do. So we're starting the year in the first quarter, January, February, March, with this why. Why is this happening? Why is that important? Why isn't it important? Why is it a priority? Why do I want that? All of those why questions are really important, because if you don't know, the universe sure as heck doesn't know, and then it can't work with you. So asking those whys, it's a self-reflection, self-awareness. It's a really important part of manifesting. You're in a powerful year of manifesting here. To have that Master Manifestor card that is your overall energy for the year in terms of I'm aligned with, congratulations, I've made it, everything is possible. Always know that you can. When you're in that energy of I know I can, I know I can, I know I can, then you are manifesting, and you're starting out with a bang, because you've got the King of Wands here, and he is very much of this energy, I know I can. He's determined, he's positive, he's decisive, he's go-getting. He doesn't give up. He doesn't say, oh, somebody else will do that for me. He's like, I'm making this happen because I'm the king and I'm in charge of my life and my destiny. So you're asking yourself those why questions, and you are prepared to take them forward, to answer those questions in an honest way, to take the learning. See, in this card, she's reaching for the book. That's the book of knowledge. It's got angel wings on it. It's a 31, which is a 4. It's about our foundations. Why do I want that home? Why do I need this? Why is that important to me? Anything to do with your foundation, you're looking at it and examining it. And then you're dynamically driving it forward. Now, we've got the High Priestess in the middle, which is just perfect because I ask those questions and then I tap into my higher self, my intuition, the universe, and I'm saying thank you for your guidance. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for helping me to absorb the learning and the awareness that I'm gathering here and I'm gaining here, and then allowing me to activate it in my highest good, in my highest possible vibrational self. So this is very powerful. Let's find out some more. I'm going to use the tarot, what are they called? Tarot Grand Lux. Okay, let's find out some more about Q1 for Sagittarius, please. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is perfect with the Y, all right? Because the Knight of Swords, he's the fastest moving knight in the deck. Knights are action, and swords are about the clarity, the communication, the logic. So the Knight of Swords, he kind of goes charging in. Once I figured out the why, then I'm like, woof, taking action. Sending an email, making a phone call, exploring, researching, figuring it out. All right, so I'm taking the action on what I'm understanding. Tell me more. The Ace of Swords, the why, I figure it out, I take some action, and I create my new beginning. The Ace of Swords is the inspiration, the aha moments, the new ideas. It's a fresh start. That why, the answers from that why, it's giving me the mojo, the just what am I feeling here with this? I feel excited, curious, show me. Oh, I see. Right, thank you. Off I go. It's a really powerful energy. Tell me about that King of Wands. Six of Wands. Oh, there's your victory, success, recognition, riding high. I did it. Go me. I can do anything. Wow. Really powerful. We're in this energy of everything is possible. Everything is possible when I know why, what, how, where, all the questions. When I ask those questions and I gather my answers and I take the action and the inspiration, I step into this power, this beautiful power within the King of Wands that then pushes me to that Six of Wands success. So you're absolutely on the road to success here. Now, for my Sagittarius sons, we're talking about the first 3 months of the year, January, February, March. We've just come out of your season. You're in your month 1, 2, and 3, where you're setting yourself up for the next 12 months. And you're doing it with a bang. I love it. Okay, let's look at Q2. So officially April, May, June, but I want you to allow this to be sort of from mid-March, because there's a lot of astrological changes coming in mid-February and they really activated by mid-March. So allow it to be a little bit fluid, all right? But in the second quarter, something's coming up here, the never-ending story, that is enabling you to really examine anything related to the heart, whether that's romantically or in terms of engaging in life from a place of love and love for yourself, because the heart is disconnected here. She's up here on the plinth, head in hands, with the heart down here. Now, the never-ending story, it's a 37, that's a 10, 10's a closure, and they break down to a 1, a new beginning. What is it that needs to finish? Never-ending story. So we can close that story out, you know, not just close the chapter, close the book. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to reconnect my heart back up and into myself and to live from the heart. So what's in the way? So that's part of what I'm figuring out with that why. It's leading me into realizing anything that perhaps isn't quite there yet within myself. Might be old wounds, maybe it's an old ex that I'm not over, maybe it's an old job that I lost that I've never quite forgiven the people that let me go. Whatever it is, I want you to reconnect with that energy of the heart and say, that was then, this is now. I'm bringing my heart back into myself and I'm surrendering with the Hanging Man here to let go, let God, and show me the way. When we're upside down like this, the blood rushes to the head, which allows actually the thoughts to become very clear. And when we surrender and let go, don't fight it, don't rail against it, just allow, then the information comes through and the healing can take place. And then we're back with this Knight of Swords, which we've got over here. So we kind of, it's coming back again. This energy returning for right now, I'm taking action. I am taking the action on what I need to do to close this out. It may be that I need to write a letter to that person or situation, let it all out onto paper and then go burn it or bury it. Maybe I need to talk it through with a good friend, and just with the intention of I'm releasing this, I'm getting past this, I'm not repeating this again. This story is old, it's outdated, and it's time to go. So I'm taking the action. Now, this could also be they're just showing me you're unfriending people on Facebook and the like. It's like, why am I still, connected to these people? Let it go. We're letting go. There's a lot of letting go energy here in this second quarter. Let's find out some more. Tell me more, please, about the never-ending story. What is this about for my Sagittarians? Okay. So we've got the Nine of Coins, a beautiful card of independence, self-reliance, financial security, emotional security too. Coins isn't just about money, it's about something that's grounded and solid and stable. And the Nine of Coins is mini Empress energy. Abundance, beauty, independence. I can do it. Nothing is impossible. I'm the master manifestor. I'm not relying on anybody else to do it for me. I'm doing it. I'm sorting this out. So you are very clearly in charge here. You're in a very focused, dynamic energy of release and let go. Okay, and as you do that, the star energy starts to flow within you again. You see, when your heart is disconnected, perhaps holding resentment or unforgiveness or frustration, then your own light is dimmed. When we can let those things go and we come back into our heart, the first thing that happens is that heart energy comes into ourselves and fills us with self-love, lights us back up. And then we step into the star energy, which heals and restores and rebalances and reboots. And the star is also about our hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations. I've got these dreams and I can't fulfill them while I've got this never-ending story. For some of you, excuse me, this could be this never-ending story, an old pattern, behaviour or addiction that you think you're past and it comes back again. And you think you're past and it comes back again. It's that this is the time that you say, no, this is done. I'm done with this now. I'm really moving forward and my light is now shining brightly. Now, any of you that want to stand out from the crowd, because that's starlight energy being the star, the shining star, you want to stand out to get that promotion. You want to stand out amongst your peers. You want to stand out if you're in the public eye, social media, content creation, singers, dancers, writers, any of that. This is the time you are allowing your light to really shine. Tell me more. The Four of Wands. Ooh, very powerful. It's a beautiful card, 1111. It's a card of mastery. It's a card of upgrades, improvements. This is promotions, marriage, homes, new homes, mortgages, taking things to the next level, allowing yourself to build on the foundations that you have secured. You've got everything in place. Now you can build on it. So things are really moving forward now in this second quarter in a very powerful, positive and light-driven way. Really like this for you. So let's look at quarter 3 now. So we've got July, August, September, these 3 cards here. So it's not each one for each month. It's kind of, this is the energy for that 3 months. So we've got the tick-tock timing. It's a number 30. 3s are about growth and expansion and things opening up. So everything is opening up here from what you've done here, and everything is building and growing. And now we can really start to see the results. This is what I'm feeling with this TikTok. Like the timing is now. I'm allowing, this is where we get, I trust life will move me into the right place at the right time. So this is where it seems to be happening for you. July, August, September is when the light really is shining on everything that you've done, and things start to come through with offers and opportunities. That Knight of Cups is an offer that's going to make you very happy. Now, this can be something that you have created. You create your own offer. Is I've gone for that, and great. Or this can be an offer coming towards you from outside of yourself because the timing is right. Think of life a little bit like a chessboard. I talk about this in my books, that the way that the universe has to move the players around, the pieces around, so that the right thing can happen at the right time. And so the timing is absolutely spot on. So if this is the year you want to go public, you want to get that promotion, you want to meet Mr. or Miss Right, the timing is really strong for July, August, September in terms of creating the offers and opportunities that you've been waiting for. And it's rooted down with the tree of life, which is absolutely so beautiful and so powerful. There's a tree of life in this deck. See all the numbers and the bars here. This represents every single card in the tarot. All 78 of them are represented here. So what we've got is the universe saying to you, by the time you get to this third quarter, you have all the tools in your toolkit that you will ever need. You've got everything there. It doesn't mean that some of them can't be polished and refined and expanded, but you are now at the point where the timing is right, everything is in place, and you can really start to move your life forward to the next level. So let's find out some more about this, because quarter three is looking really exciting. Got to be honest, the first 6 months look pretty good too. All right, so let's find out some more. Tell me more. This is one of the most positive readings I've done, and you're number 9 of 12. So Sagittarius, looks like this is going to be a very good year for you. Tell me about this TikTok, please. The High Priestess. Well, here we are. This is the universe leading you, showing you your higher self, your soul source, the connection to the divine and to the above is showing you and guiding you that the time is right. So this is a time where it's crucial for you to listen to your inner guidance, the internal sat-nav, your hunches, your feelings, your gut. Listen to it, trust it, follow it, because this is a very powerful time for manifesting. Okay? Right. 7 of Swords. Have a plan, have a strategy. With that Knight of Cups, what is that offer? Is it right for me? Is it a test? Is it leading me the way I want to go towards my highest future, or is it leading me away from it? Because that 7 of Swords can be a card of deceit and deception. It's on top of the Knight of Cups, the offer. So is this the right offer? Is this the best offer? Am I just going to grab it and say, thank you very much, I'm running with that? Or am I going to just take a step back and examine it a little bit and make sure it's right? So I'm in this Master Manifestor. We're aware of this wasp and sometimes life stings. This offer might be withdrawn. It wasn't going to go all the way. And then I feel cheated. So we're going to be a little bit cautious with this offer. We're going to listen to the higher self, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is also about secrets and what's hidden, right? So we're going to dig deep. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. If this is a contract you're being offered, look at the detail in the contract. Is there some little clause there that is like, oh, hello, I don't like that at all. I'm not signing that. So have a little bit of caution here. If you don't like what you see, if it's a contract or if it's an offer, or, let's say this is, you started dating and somebody comes forward and they seem absolutely fabulous and you're going, yay, I've met the love of my life. Dig a little bit deeper, because they may not be everything they say they are. And this could be a little bit of a test from the universe to say, how much do you trust and listen to your higher self, your instincts? Because when we can get carried away with things, which we often can, the Knight of Cups can be a shallow offer, that we don't listen to the higher self. You know, very often when we've gone wrong, we usually can look back with the benefit of hindsight and saying, I had a feeling something was off there and I didn't listen. I just jumped in because I was excited. So I want you to just be mindful of that. So what's the advice with that? Tell me a bit more about that. All right, because I feel that if it's not the right offer and you're aware of it and you follow your instincts and you say no, then the right offer will come through, almost like you pass some kind of test with the universe. Tell me a little bit more. Okay, Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, the Ten of Swords is the betrayal. And with that Seven of Swords, yeah, this is confirming there's a dodgy offer here. Or you've convinced yourself something's going to be really good for you and actually it's not. But you're going to figure it out because this Ten of Swords is the end of that. So you're going to figure it out and close that down. So be aware, be mindful in that third quarter of some kind of possible test from the universe. Let's find out some more. Eight of Coins, all right, which is the worker card. You're working it out. The thing is with the Eight of Coins, he's the expert. He's not stupid. He knows what he's doing and he will figure it out. And he will be diligent, work late into the night, research, do what he needs to do. He's going to do the work to find out what he needs to find out. Okay, so there's some work involved in this in terms of this offer or opportunity coming your way. Tell me more. The Two of Cups. Now we're moving into love. We figured it out. We've done the work. Now we're connecting with something, an offer or opportunity we actually really do want that's good for us. And this has come from a place of trusting yourself, loving yourself enough to say, I'm following my instincts here. And because of that, this beautiful duality of connection, I feel this is a connection, is coming through. Now this connection could be romantic, could be platonic, but it could also be connecting you with the right job, the right contract, the right thing that you're going to love. So just trusting that this is going to unfold. But the key here during this quarter is for you to listen to your instincts and trust them and dig deep and don't just accept the first offer that comes your way. I want one more on here before we move on to the next quarter. And we have the Hermit. Okay, well, the Hermit is the Virgo card, which is end of August to the end of September. And this is this period we're talking about. So during Virgo season, the light is going to be shone on exactly what's going on in the here and now. Right, there's the here and now. And yeah, okay, thank you. This TikTok is about now, but what they want you to do is look at, this might be good right now, but is it good for me long term? Has it got legs? Has it got a future? Is it going all the way? The timing is right, but I also want to look at, is this something that's going to grow and develop? So I'm going to shine my light on it. The Hermit's a beautiful energy of self-awareness, meditation, contemplation, letting your light shine, doing what feels right for you. Now the High Priestess and the Hermit are both very spiritual energies where we're coming into ourself and checking in with your soul, with your higher self, with your feelings. Just checking in, is this right for me? Does this fit well with me? And then I take it forward. So now when we come into the final quarter, we're looking at October, November, December. We are moving into this milk and honey energy. Now this is a card that's playful and light and sweet. The good stuff in life is coming through now. We've done the work. We've figured something important out here. We've taken the action and now we're coming into a better space that's lighter, more light-hearted. The rainbow comes after the storm. So, you know, this has been a little bit like having to figure things out here, using my nozzle and trusting and allowing and, you know, a little bit of depth here. And now we can just rise up because life wants to balance. If things have been very intense, then we want to get very playful. If things have been very hard work, then we want to get very restful. You know, we always want to try and balance things up. And no life balances in each day, you know, that we have a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and by the end of the day it's all balanced. It's usually that we'll get several weeks or even months of go, go, go. Then we slow right down. And so over the course of, say, 3 months, 6 months, things balance off. So as you come into this final quarter, it's lighter, more playful, more, well, you've done the intensity. Now I want to balance it up with a bit of laughter and fun and play. And so this is the time to go out to play. This is the time to be playful with yourself and with life, to come at it from a perspective of curiosity. And yeah, they just keep saying playful, playful energy. So something that was very intense that you needed to really feel into and trust and do a bit of work on. Now it's like it's easy, it's flowing, it's just light and fluffy and lovely. It's a completely different energy. But that 10 of coins with the 2 of coins, this is all about I'm bringing the balance back. The balance financially, the balance energetically. The 10 of coins is a card of prosperity and legacy, long-term security, family bonds, inheritances, the good stuff of life. So we're starting to get back into the joy. And that balance is what we're working on. Because, you know, life has done this through the year, and by the end of the year, I'm looking to smooth things out so that I go into 2027 with they're showing me roller skates, being able to just glide in a very easy way and in a very balanced way, not a wobbly way. Okay, let's find out some more about this 4th quarter for Sagittarius, please. We've got the 6 of Swords. There you go. You see, this is the card of the grass being greener on the other side. Smoother times, easier times, leaving all of that intensity and focus and trying to work things out. It's like right now, I'm moving on to a bit of play, bit of fun, something easier, something smoother, okay? This is definitely the easiest part of the year for you. And that Knight of Wands coming in, this is passion, taking action on what is passionate, playful, inspiring, fun. Yeah, we want this. We want this. We're taking action. Where's my fire? Where's my spark? Where's my mojo? I've moved into fun and play, and I'm starting to feel the excitement of life again. Because when it's intense, and this is really important because this is leading you to something pretty amazing, and it's not hard, it's not heavy, but it is intense. This is much lighter now. So we're bringing back the lightness from a place of passion and excitement. And so we're taking action on it. With the Knight of Cups coming back in here. All right, so here we had the Knight of Cups that we really weren't sure whether it was a genuine offer. And we kind of might have well just gone, no. So because we passed that test, now we're getting a much cleaner offer, better offer, purer offer. So the Knight of Cups is taking action on your happiness. This can be an offer coming towards you, or you're creating the offer. You're offering to somebody else. It feels this is now my time for happiness. Can I have a couple more here about this, please? We've got strength, courage, confidence. Because you've got this offer coming back in again, it's going to need a little bit of confidence, of courage, of self-belief. Because it's like, yeah, well, I heard that before and it wasn't right, and I don't know if I trust it this time. But that's where the strength says, let's just tap into your confidence and to your courage and see if it feels easier. Because underneath here, we've got the 7 of coins with the 10 of wands, right? So the 7 of coins is I've put the work in. Here's the work. Here's that intensity. Now I can reap the rewards. Now I can get my harvest. And that 10 of wands says the burden, the heaviness, the difficulties, the challenges are now done. So whatever on a soul level, on a soul purpose, that 2026 was meant to be growing me, showing me, teaching me, expanding me, I've done it. Tick. And the universe is going to reward me big in 2027. I like this for Sagittarius. This looks really good. All right, my beautiful people, let's finish off with some angel messages for you. And this is for the whole year. Guidance from the angelic realm, please, for Sagittarius for 2026. What do the angels want to add? This is the oracle of the angels, by the way. Believe in dreams. Oh, look at you, Mr. Master Manifestor or Miss Master Manifestor. Believe in your dreams. Believe that you can. Let me just show you this card, okay? Here's the person down here, but this is how big she really is. And that's the infinity symbol above her. And it's a number 44, which is a master number about your foundations. I believe in this dream. Your foundation could be your health, your home, your income, your job, your relationships, any aspect of life that forms that foundation. Have the dream, have the goal, and believe in it, because you're in a position this year where you are manifesting basically whatever you want. Okay, all right, let's see another couple of messages from them. Source of life, this is the energy being poured down and over you of any energy that you need, whether that's purifying, cleansing, uplifting, recharging. The source of life will give you everything that you need, pouring it over you like a shower. And finally, success. What a lovely way to finish this reading. Another master number 33, which is growth and expansion. You are successfully stepping into your next version of yourself during the course of 2026. This is beautiful. I love this view, Sagittarius. All right, my beautiful people. I'm going to pop up here now your 2025 general guidance, even though it's the end of the year. It's worth going back and having a little look and see how much of that one resonated for you, how much of it was accurate, because that's going to help you align with this year's reading for 2026. I'll be back soon. I hope you've subscribed, because otherwise you might miss out, because I do post very regularly and it's completely free if you didn't know. And I will see you again soon. Thank you for your time. I hope it was helpful. Sending you all lots of love. Bye-bye.